I don't know what the future of the courts of this country is if this goes on long.
Pretty much every
A retired United States assistant attorney sounding the alarm after a number of federal prosecutors resigned over recent actions by the Department of Justice. They resigned over the DOJ's desire to drop a corruption case against New York's mayor.
A former federal prosecutor here in mid-Michigan is one of hundreds of attorneys who have signed a letter in support of those who resigned and those who remain. Terry, she says we're facing a constitutional crisis.
Yes, Barbara Tanase was a federal prosecutor for more than 20 years, and she says while presidential administrations do come in and make changes, she has never seen anything like this happen to the Department of Justice, and she's worried.
I'm terrified for the future of justice in this country.
Barbara Tanase prosecuted corruption cases in mid-Michigan. She was involved in the federal prosecution of suspected Saginaw gang members.
I didn't ever look at their political background. I looked at whether they committed a crime.
She was appointed assistant U.S. attorney by Bill Barr during the George H.W. Bush administration. Tanase, along with several hundred lawyers and former federal prosecutors, have signed this letter in support of those attorneys who have resigned from the DOJ, doing so after the DOJ's decision to drop corruption charges against New York Mayor Eric Adams so Adams can help President Trump combat illegal immigration. A portion of the letter states, "Some of you have been ordered to make charging decisions based expressly on considerations other than the facts and the law, including to serve solely political purposes." Tanase keeps in contact with some people in the DOJ.
Everybody's terrified to just move forward on any case for fear that it will come within the group of cases that Attorney General Bondi and President Trump don't like.
She's concerned Vice President J.D. Vance wrote judges aren't allowed to control the executive branch's legitimate power.
So that's frightening. And once they start that, the Constitution just goes away.
Tanase believes someone can't prevent that from eventually happening.
It's the people with power that can stop it. I can't stop it. You can't stop it. But people with power that get up and talk about it and call it out, they're the people who can make things happen.
Now, I tried to reach the Department of Justice for comment, but did not hear back. As far as the Adams case in New York, Attorney General Pam Bondi recently said in defending dropping the charges against the Democratic mayor, she called it a weak case.